It's a mistake to think that spiritual happiness is like the happiness you get when you buy a new car or any other experience you have. It is to not confuse the Sat Chit Ananda, the Ananda of the discovery of the self, with similar kinds of feelings that one has of happiness. In the sense that all experiences of this world, that this world offers us, can be broken down into being an experience and an experiencer. No? Whether it is good food or hugging, love, there is always the I that is experiencing. So in that sense, the quality of these experiences and the pleasure which we derived is a relationship of the I, the self or the mind, to some aspect which gratifies it. And quite often the gratification is either physical or psychological, a relaxing of our fears and anxieties or our inner desires. However, when we talk about Sat Chit Ananda, we are talking about a condition which is beyond the duality of the subject, object, or the experience and the experiencer. So, because we have, as it were, turned inwards away from the world to the exploration or the attempt to know the knower, that which experiences the world. And as it's not possible for the experiencer to divide itself into two and become both the experienced and the experiencer, then the descriptions of the experiencer or the knower refer to a kind of state which is known to exist, but it's a condition which one I won't say projects, but you live it in a different way to you live everything else. It is a certainty of knowing which is perhaps better understood in a negative rather than positive, so that you know your absolute freedom, you know your absolute certainty, and therefore you know that your true condition is total freedom and safety, which is happiness. When this knowledge is reflected upon back to the mind, this knowledge of the mind, of consciousness or self, is then held by the mind or consciousness as its understanding of its true identity, then we have the enjoyment of enlightenment or freedom. It is a kind of knowing that no matter what happens, you are not affected. It is similar to realizing that you are the eternal witness or viewer or censor of all that occurs, but you are never actually affected. That allows you to engage in the world with a freedom that you are never really at risk. So therefore, you live this world with the same kind of enjoyment that you know you have in your true non-dual state, which is who you really are. So it sort of cascades down, and all our experiences, the experience of happiness, of realization, is a sort of a dripping down from the unitive state into the dual state and plurality. So if you go looking for it, you won't find it in any way that reflects or is similar to what you find in this world, it will dawn on you your true nature, and it will be, okay, that's what I am, that's what I always have been. No matter what this performance or this show shows me, I mustn't forget how it is that I am in relationship to the performance of life. And therefore, the greatest effort is to maintain one's remembrance of one's true state, or the truth, within the living of a normal life, and not get caught up in the swirls. When we get caught up, then we are back into the play of duality or plurality. And so that's that.